Good morning, students. Today we are going to see about basic geometrical ideas chapter continuity. Already we have seen in this chapter point, line segment and ray. Today we are going to see about curves. What is the meaning of curves? Okay, the picture that are results of your doodling are called curves. What is the meaning of doodling? The doodling which means freehand drawing. Doodling which means freehand drawing. See, observe the figure 1, 2, 5 and 6. If you observe those four figures, these four figures do not cross itself. So it is called a simple curve. So which are the figures do not cross itself? Those figures are called simple curve. Now observe the figure 1 and 5. So these two figures, it is not joined their edges. So it is open curve. If you see the figure second and 6, their edges are closed. So it is called a closed curve. Okay. Curve in everyday usage means not straight. Curve in everyday usage means not straight. But in mathematics, a curve can be straight like the one shown in the figure 4. So, a straight line also can be a straight in mathematics. Okay. Now, see the figure 3rd and 7. These two figures cross themselves. So, it is not a simple curve. These two figures cross themselves. So, it is not a. Next, we are going to see the polygon. So, a definition of polygon. A polygon is a closed figure in a plane formed by connecting line segments endpoint to endpoint. Each segment intersects exactly two others. So, polygon entirely made up of line segments. A polygon entirely made up of line segments. So, see here, it is the side of the polygon. It is the side of the polygon. Where the two sides are connecting, their edges are connecting. No, this is called vertex. If all the sides of a polygon is equal in their length, then it is called a regular polygon. Or all the polygon it is not equal in their length, it is irregular polygon. Okay. If only the given us two sides, we can able to form a polygon. It is not possible. The least number of sided polygon is triangle. I will ask you a question. Dash is the least number of sided polygon. So, triangle is the answer. They are given to us now. How many sides are here? 5 sides are here. So, it is 5-sided polygon. So, a polygon entirely made up of line segments. A polygon entirely made up of line segments. Okay. Next, the parts of a polygon. Okay. Now, the sides is each segment. We can say the sides is each segment. Here they given the 3 figures. In these figures, how many sides are here? 4 sides. Although these 3 figures, 4 sides are here. So, these are the sides in this figure. These are the sides in this figure. Next, vertices. Okay, what is the vertices? So vertices are the common endpoint of 2 points. Okay, so this is one vertex. This is vertices. Vertices is the plural word. Vertex is the singular word. Okay, so where the two sides are meeting the endpoint. So it's the endpoint. So this is called the vertex. This is called the vertex. These are called the vertex. Okay. Now diagonals. Segment that connects any two non-consecutive vertices. What is the meaning of consecutive? Consecutive, which means continuity. Okay. Then non-consecutive means it is not continuity vertex. It is not continuity vertices. Okay. So this is one vertex. It is the next vertex. Then the next third vertex is here. But we should not connect these two vertex. We should not connect these first two vertex, continuity vertex. We have to connect opposite vertex, not non-consecutive vertex. If we join me, we'll get a diagonal. Non-consecutive vertices, if if you join, you will get a diagonals. So now we have seen what are the parts in a polygon. First sides are each line segments. Then vertices are the common endpoints of the points, and then diagonals, segment that connects. We are going to see exercise 4.2 from your NCERT textbook. Okay, once we start exercise, you have to use your textbook. The first question is here. Classify the following curves as open or closed. So you have taken here 4 figures that is in your book. You have to write the answer, which is the figure is open curve and which is the figure is closed curve. See, first and third, I think A and C. These two are open curve. B and D is closed curve. B and D is closed curve. See, A is a open curve, B is closed curve, and C is open curve, and D is closed curve. Okay. The next question. Draw a rough diagram to illustrate the following. Open curve and closed curve. So A is the open curve and B is the closed curve. You can draw your own diagrams. So what is the open curve? Do you know? What is the closed curve? Do you know? You can draw your own diagrams because it's a rough diagram only, no? So you can draw your own things. Next, draw any polygon and shade it. So I have drawn here parallelogram. See, A, B, C, D is a rectangular polygon and whose interior part is shaded here. So these are the parts are shaded. I have drawn here the closed figure polygon A, B, C, D. Polygon means it's a closed figure entirely made up of line segments. So I have drawn here parallelogram. You can draw your own figure, square, rectangle, rhombus, any figure you can draw, triangle. Okay. Next question. Consider the given figure and answer the question. Is it a curve? Is it closed? So it is a given figure. Already I said you while we seeing the curve in mathematics, straight line also can be a curve. We can say straight line also curve. So is it a curve? Yes, it is a curve. Then is it closed? Yes, it is a closed curve. Next, illustrate, if possible, each one of the following with the rough diagram. First, a closed curve that is not a polygon. So, closed curve, but it should not be the polygon, which means it should not be the line segments. Okay. So, according to that figure, you have to write. So, circle is the closed figure. It is not a polygon. Circle is a closed figure which is not a polygon. So, required closed curve is a circle. So, for a question answer is circle. Next, an open curve made up of entirely line segments. So it is the answer B question figure. I have drawn an open curve entirely made up of line segments. It is an open curve. W is an open curve entirely made up of line segments. You can draw any figure, it's your wish. Third one, a polygon with two sides. We'll be discussing about the polygon. Already I told you, with the two sides, the polygon cannot be possible. So, a polygon with two sides not possible. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the angles. We are using angles everywhere. While you constructing the house and while you measuring the room, everywhere we are using angles. Okay, now we are going to see definition of angle. Okay, now in geometry, an angle can be defined as the figure formed by two rays meeting at a common endpoint. Here, OA is one ray and OB is one ray. OA is one ray and OB is one ray. So, OA and OB, these two are the rays connecting or meeting at a common endpoint. These two rays are meeting at a common endpoint is O. Common endpoint is O. Okay, already I told you rays has one endpoint and goes without ending one direction. So it is the place angle they formed. So what is the angle place they formed? It is formed angle place is O here. So this is called a arm and it is called another arm. Okay. So two rays meeting at a common point. Okay. Then we are going to represent the angle now. An angle is represented by the symbol. It is a symbol for the angle. Here the angle is below is angle AOB. See, we can denote the naming the angle AOB. We can note the angle AOB or else BOA. Okay, the O should be the center place because the O is the place angle is formed. Okay, then we used to measure the angle by protractor. So angles are measured in degrees. Angles are measured in degrees using an exact 360 degree. Okay, now the complete angle, we can say it is the complete angle. Full rotation is exact 360 degree. We can say it is the complete angle. So once complete angles, it is 360 degree. Then zero angle also there. We can use the clock to find out the angle. If you use the hour hand is one ray, then minute hand is in the clock. Hour hand and minute hands are there. Hour hand is one ray and minute hand is one ray. So where are the both the hands are forming, according to that the angle will be classified. See, if 12 o'clock, hour hand and minute hand also together. So where the two angles are going together, there no angle will be formed. So that is zero angle. Then 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, those two angles are right angles. Then 6 o'clock, that is straight angle. Okay. So if you are free time, take your clock, you even rotate and measure the angle. Okay. Now let us go to the next one. Now let us go to the next one. Interior and exterior of an angle. See, an angle divides the point on the plane into three regions. An angle divides in the plane three regions. See the figure. It is an angle. The first one, points lying on the angle. Points lying on the angle. So what are the points lying on the angle? Angle point A, point B and point C. These 3 points are lying on the angle. Next, points within the angle. It is interior portion. What are the points are here interior? F and then R. These 2 points are interior points from this angle. Then points outside the angle. It is exterior portion. Three parts are here. X, P and T. These three are called exterior point of the angle. Okay. So now we have seen about the what is a definition of an angle and types of angle. And next exercise 4.3. The same NCERT textbook. Okay. Name the angles given in the figure. So what are the angles from this figure? See, if you see, where are the two rays are meeting? That is the place the angle will be formed. So that is one angle, angle A, then angle B, then angle C, then angle D, then angle D. See here. So there are four angles in the given figure. See angle A, angle B, and angle C, then angle D, then angle D. Okay. See angle A, it is DAB, angle B, CBA, angle C, DCB. We can say BCD also, but the center letter should be the angle. Then D, angle D, angle ADC. So here, how many angles from this figure? Four angles. Next question. In the given diagram, name the points in interior of angle DOE and in the exterior of angle EOF on EOF. See the first one. In the interior of angle DOE. See D, angle D, angle O, then angle E. What is the interior point here? Point A is interior. Then see what is the exterior in EOF. So E, O, then F. What is the exterior point? C is the exterior point. Then on EOF. EOF. On EOF, which is the point is here? Point B is here. Okay. Next one. Draw rough diagrams of two angles such that they have one common point. See here, angle AOB, angle BOC. How many angles are formed here? It is one angle and it is one angle. How many common points are here? Only the one common point O. See in the figure O is the common point of angle AOB and angle COB. The next question, draw rough diagram of two angles such that they have 2 points in common. See in figure B, O and P are common points of angle SOA and angle POPQ. See here, SOP is one angle and then SOA is one angle and then OPQ is one angle. So how many angles formed here? 2 angles formed here. So now what is the points are here? Common points. O is one common point and P is one common point. So how many common points are here? 2 common points and then 2 angles formed here. Next, 3 points in common, 4 points in common. See, for the C question answer is here, angle AOB. So here one angle, this is one angle and this is one angle. How many points are here? 3 points. So what are the points? O, E and B. O, E and B, 3 points are here. Next 4 points in common. See, this is one angle, right angle. These two also right angle. So O, E, D, A. Next, one ray in common. See, OC is only the ray between angle BOC and angle AOC. So OC is a ray, common ray for angle AOC and angle BOC. Okay, from this figures we can identify what are the points in common, what is the rays in common, everything. Okay, I think so. Do you all understand? If okay, you have to find the answers in your textbook also. I hope you all understand. Okay, thank you children. Thank you all. Bye dear.